Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Drew Barrymore has her own talk show now, and on that show, she has revealed a shocking secret about her dating life. In this video, we are answering the question, who Drew Barrymore had an open relationship with? Number 5. Revealing secrets. Ever since Drew has gotten her own show, we have heard some of the best kept secrets about her life, and interestingly enough, they all came from Drew herself. In a recent episode, she revealed that many years ago, she had an open relationship with Luke Wilson. Even though this was such big news, she made it seem like it was nothing. She first said that she was dating him and he was dating other people during the same time. When this got a reaction from the crowd, she clarified that they were young people at the time, and it didn't bother them. She framed the whole relationship as having fun with one another. Such is the case for many people in the Hollywood industry, and as it turned out, another example for this case was sitting right next to her. Number 4. Dating a Wilson.
And Drew, ready please. Drew, right here.
In the episode that she revealed this big secret on, she also had a guest sitting right next to her, which was Kate Hudson. When Drew mentioned that she was dating Luke, Kate casually mentioned that she had a similar situation with a Wilson as well. We are hoping it wasn't the same Wilson, and if it wasn't, she was probably referring to Owen Wilson. Her exact words during the interview were, "I've been there with a Wilson too." This not only confirms that she dated a Wilson brother, but that she was also in an open relationship with one. It seems like this was a theme in the Wilson family to date famous Hollywood actresses while having an open relationship with them. At least that is what their conversation has seemed to imply. It is good that so much time has passed since their relationship that they can now talk about it with such ease and humor. As they say, time heals all wounds, and there have been wounds indeed. Number 3. Finding out about relationship. One thing that is interesting about their relationships is that even though they are talking so casually about them, it has been noted by certain reporters that they probably wouldn't have known at the time about the true nature of their relationship. If you really think about it, there are a few couples out there who would actually sit down and have a talk about such matters, so it is a bit difficult to imagine such high-profile actors having a similar conversation. But since so much time has passed and they have both moved on with new people, the trials and tribulations of their past relationships have probably faded from their minds at this point. As Drew showed in her interview, after a considerable time has passed, people often remember one another based on the happy moments they had with each other. Number 2. Talking about the old days. At this point, you might be wondering why two high-profile actresses were talking about their relationships on live TV in the first place. Well, this wasn't the initial topic of conversation, but it somehow got to that point. The two of them were just having a lovely chat about the first time the two of them had met one another. They mentioned that their first meeting had occurred in a bar in Santa Monica. The name of the bar restaurant was Ches J, and since the actresses both said it at the same time, it must have been a very memorable place for them. This is when the conversation took a turn, and they both got way too deep in their past relationships with the Wilson brothers. Number 1. Impersonating Drew. While the two of them were in a conversation with one another, they also remarked on their careers. Since they have both been in the industry for such a long time, they got into talking about what their inspirations were. This led Kate Hudson to say that she was very much inspired by Drew Barrymore and the roles she had played on screen. She then reminded Drew of the time that she had impersonated her on SNL. The two of them had a good laugh about that moment, and since the topic had been brought up, Kate Hudson couldn't help but impersonate her once again. The best thing about the whole interaction was that no one was offended by the other for mocking or impersonating them, and it really showed the deep bond the two actresses share for one another. These were some of the details of Drew Barrymore dating Luke Wilson. Since this was revealed after so many years, there's no telling when another secret relationship might be revealed. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.